Hi Aquarius, welcome to your January 2021 reading. This is a major arcana reading using the ancient Italian tarot. So I hope you're well, hope you are enjoying the early burgeoning into your age. It's the age of you, Aquarius. High time too, I say. We need a bit of that. Right, let's see. Now, I do freestyle it here on Sugar Free, so let's see what we get for you, Aquarius, for January 2021. There we go. Ah, the star. Now, I think this might even be what could be called your card, Aquarius, because look at the pouring of the water of life. This is wonderful. I'm not taking that. I don't take jumpers unless they jump out exactly the same twice. Look at that. Complete security. Like, this lady here has gone beyond fear, gone beyond restriction, gone beyond limit, into complete freedom. And in that freedom and fearlessness is a kind of, well, yeah, a magical invulnerability, Aquarius. And she pours and pours and pours from those jugs, and there's always more because she's pouring back into the source. It's wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so I'm so pleased to see that for you. This is you showing up in your own reading, Aquarius. That's a very, very good start. Okay. Sun in reverse. Now, for me, the Sun is the commitment card. There is no need to commit. There's no need to commit to anything here. You don't need to tie yourself down. You don't need to box yourself in. You don't need to sign on any dotted lines. The world is open, and oh, I'll tell you what I'm getting for this, and I'm just channeling absolutely as it comes. What I'm getting is that there is no dark side to the sun. Unlike the moon, which has a dark side, the sun has no dark side. And what I'm seeing here is a kind of 360 global spherical light from this. With no need to sort of land on it at any particular place. There's a kind of, yeah, there's a global freedom for you here, Aquarius. You don't need to commit. That's why it's in the reverse. Okay. Oh, this is gorgeous. Now, there is, for me as a reader, a really strong link between the Temperance card and the Star card. In both of them we have two vessels, and in the Temperance card, what's in those vessels, the liquid, the water of life, the water of spirit, is contained. It's kept in-house. It's a closed circuit as it's poured from one side to the other. Not a drop is spilt. This is very quiet, very restful, stillness, self-containedness. And somehow this then moves from card number 14 to card number 17 to the Star, where we've gained something. We've moved on through through this somehow, and I'll come to how this works. We've moved on to this, just, why would I need to keep it in house? There's an infinite abundance of it. I can just pour it and pour it and pour it and never ever run out. Okay, I am going to pull a little bit more in due course. I just want to talk about the order in which these came out, because as we know, the Star came out first, and then we had this kind of not needing to kind of not needing to zoom in on any one thing. And then we have Temperance, which is this kind of generosity of spirit, kind of limited down into this self-contained place via this non-commitment here. So I think what I'm getting from this is that it has been so long that you've been wanting to feel like this, that you've kind of got used to feeling like this, and almost sort of given up on the idea of commitment. And because you see, the thing is, commitment has two sides to it, doesn't it? Once you've committed to something, you've kind of cancelled out all the things that you haven't committed to. And the card that's coming to my mind when I'm saying that is the Lover's card, because in the Lover's card we have a couple about to begin their courtship. This again then moves on as we go through the cycle to the Sun card, where they actually have become man and wife. Now, neither of these two figures here can now marry anyone else. So there's a kind of cutting off of possibilities involved in this commitment. You know, once you've committed to one, you can't commit to another unless you're a wrong one. And we're going to take it as read that you're not. However, from that limitation comes huge opportunity for growth, because it's only in this union that it's a good idea to then bring forth offspring and to start building in the world, kind of Ten of Cupsy, Ten of Pentacly kind of way. This is, yeah, again, a sort of a major arcana equivalent of the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. And there's this focus on keeping this abandon in-house somehow. There's a kind of skewing towards the limits involved in making a commitment. So I'm going to get another one here, because I think it's been so long. You kind of don't dare feel that you can have it all. You have to sort of keep it limited to the two jugs of the Temperance card. Because once you've committed, then you've kind of closed off some options. And yeah, that's true. But if you never commit, you can never actually grow anything. You have to plant that seed for it to actually grow. And in planting the seed you plant, you don't plant the seeds you don't plant. I know that probably sounds really trite. Okay. World in the reverse. Okay. All right, listen. Aquarius, you are just at the beginning of this. Nothing is ending here. Nothing is ending. If this was in the upright, I'd be saying, right, this is the start of a whole new thing, and it is, because it's not the end. All right, but there's still a slight sort of retentive quality to this. You know, when is an end not an end when it's a beginning? When is a beginning not a beginning when it's an end? This is still sort of folding in on itself. So I want a card to point us towards release, or maybe this is enough. But maybe it's just going to take a while, Aquarius, for you to actually relax into this and trust that all this energy of retention and non-commitment here in these three cards is not necessary, because you are actually safe. That's really what this card is about. Safety, faith, and absolute sureness, as I say, that no matter how much gets poured out, there will always be more. So I'm going to get one more for you, Aquarius. Sorry, I need another shuffle. Okay. Right, here it comes. Hermit in the reverse. Well, look, I'm just getting a kind of repeat message. It is safe to come out of the cave. More than safe to come out of the cave. It's time to come out of the cave. It's time to put down those 2 jugs, get your kit off and get down to that river, because that's where it's at. That's the river of life. And if you focus primarily on what you don't have, you miss what you do have. And I mean that in a kind of global sense, and it's the presence of the world in reverse that is making that a kind of, you know, for every aspect of your life. You can choose, of course, to stay in the cave as the Hermit does, and to look at the one light there, just that single flame. You can, and no, you know, there's no great harm necessarily to come to you from that. But what it does mean is that the bounty and the abundance on offer to you here, it is still there. But to come out of the cave and raise your glance, raise your view from that single candle to the sun itself, imbues this this wonderful unending flow with joy, Aquarius. It will happen anyway, but it can be enjoyed, infused with joy. But it's there for you anyway, my love, so don't worry. Okay. But the opportunity is there to actually really enjoy it. Right, I'm going to stop repeating myself and leave it there for you, Aquarius, for January 2021. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon for another reading. Namaste.